we're back again
at Charleston Speedway, where we always are. So it's not like it's a huge surprise where we're at this week.
No, we got 2 nights of points racing left.
Counting tonight.
And right now we are in the golf cart getting rained on. So hopefully this rain will taper off. And
I'd say I'm really hoping
because
I finally drew very well. I drew a 16, and they have our lineups out already. I am on pole of heat 2, which is about perfect. I don't think I could choose anything better.
And you'll be the last heat race of the night.
So the track should be good.
Track should be
around
good.
then, but then feature time, depending. They got it pretty watered down. I think it's going to be a good track all night.
I say if the rain holds off, and that's the big key right now. If this rain holds off and breaks up like the radar called for it to, it's going to be a really good track for features. There's a ton of moisture in it. Our problem is if it rains here at all, any decent amount, it'll collect and it'll be bad. But
also we got
the 2 bosses in the back seat.
Yeah, so we got Robin, my nephew, and then we got Jackson, D. Fryer's son.
Yeah,
who just got, which I didn't end up saying it last week. Congratulations to Dee and Kelsey.
And Jackson.
Birth of Millie.
Yep.
They had a daughter.
Yeah, I get to hold her tonight already.
Yeah, she's here. My wife's a little upset. She's not here holding her right now, getting some baby snuggles. But
so we got the 2 knuckleheads with us.
And they'll tell you what to do.
Yeah, and they'll tell you which cars are fast and which ones aren't here tonight. So
I
went on a pit ride with them already, and I got educated like I'd never been.
Oh, I bet. Robin alone is very educated.
Yeah, you put those 2 together, and it's actually a little scary. So,
but yeah, we're back. Like I said, I'm pole of heat 2. I think Donald's in my heat, but towards the end.
I think we're going to go back and do a quick little no rain dance.
Yeah.
Which I hate to say, as bad as we need rain.
I would say we need rain, but for just another few hours.
3 or 4 more hours. There's not a lot of cars here tonight.
Say rain all throughout the night. I don't care. Like later tonight, obviously, I don't care. But hold off a little bit.
Should be a quick night.
And we are wishing good luck tonight to Ryan Taylor.
Yep.
Of the 5 street stock. Their stock car.
Street stock.
Well, yeah. But he's the one we're filming tonight.
Yep.
So the reason we chose Ryan tonight was actually because a buddy of ours, Matt Atkins, shout out Matt, he was wearing one of our hats over at Macon Speedway, and Ryan was there racing that night, and he saw his hat, and he actually asked him if he was a part of us or with us or anything, and Matt was just like, oh, they're just good friends. But Matt told me about this interaction, about how Ryan watched us and was happy with what we're doing. I decided I would go and give it somebody who watches us, supports us.
Depending on weather and how the night goes, I'll try to get an interview with him tonight. If not, I will get one with him next week. Yes. I'm sure he'll be here because he's running.
I think he's winning points for the stock car class right now. So, if not, he's up there. But wish him the best of luck. And with that, saying all that, if you have a driver we have not filmed yet, you want to see, comment on the video, share it to them, let them know that we really don't know who we're going to film most nights until we get there.
Yep.
There's very few nights we know ahead of time. We do know Fall Nationals who will be filming that night. But other than that, we usually are a toss-up on
comment on the YouTube videos. We got that open now to where you can comment.
Yes, sorry.
Thank you to Fleming Family Racing for helping us with some of our settings.
And then, as you saw in the last video, the amazing opening my cousin Kylie did, who I might get a hold of. She might end up being our editor.
We're hoping.
I'm hoping.
I know right now she's doing some stuff at Shelbyville High School with their sports
Illinois.
Scenes.
Oh, I saw it on Snap or TikTok today, actually.
But
she goes around and makes little reels like that of local sports games.
Hopefully we can get her doing some editing for us. That would definitely help. And then the fact that she's actually really talented really helps.
Yeah, I'm not, and I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing it on my phone, but
hopefully with her we can get some stuff done. So right now we gotta get back to the pit
and get going.
Get this evening started. So
well, I hope these 2 in the back aren't too loud over there. Can you guys say bye?
Bye.
Hey, can you say like and subscribe?
Like and subscribe.
There we go.
We'll talk to you guys in a bit.
Peace.
Peace.
Well, first, let me start this one. First, sorry we didn't get it in between heat and feature. Well, it was a quick night. I mean, heck, it was done
9:45 when we were loading stuff up, and we looked. That was after the car was already on the trailer.
Well, I mean, we were getting ready to put the car on the trailer, and it was only 9:45, so it was really quick, which I'm glad they did.
It was a really good night.
Really good night, really fast. But that's how we like them. And
I still get to go home and be home before 12. So.
But we didn't get to do an interview after the heat.
And we did not do an interview. Sorry to cut you off. We did not get an interview today with the driver we chose to film, Ryan Taylor. But I have talked to him. We are planning to have that interview done this coming Saturday, and I'm excited for that. He liked to talk. He was a really nice guy. Really happy.
Nice guy. So,
I was really happy.
I'm excited
for him in his second
interview
tonight.
Next week. I think it'll be a good one. So stay tuned for that.
And make sure you watch his video. But he's had a heck of a year, I think.
He's had a heck of a year.
And really nice guy.
A couple years, I think, because he had a pretty good year last year, if I remember correctly. But anyway, another reason we didn't exactly get an interview or a quick thing between the heat and features, because what happened in the heat, Nate?
I won.
Yeah, Nate got his first heat win tonight.
Yes, first ever heat win for me. Not the first heat win for Haynes Racing. Dad does have a few back in the early 2000s. He wants to keep bringing up.
But no, Nate got his first heat win. It was a good one.
And you probably, I would say, you've already seen in the GoPro footage. I don't even think I crossed the line yet before I was like, screaming.
No, it was a good one.
I was happy.
Awesome.
Handled great until
it didn't.
Until the feature.
Yeah, and the feature, our car, we have got to figure out.
I need to figure out how to turn it and drive when it's dry, because it's either the car needs a little bit of rear steer, but I need to learn how to handle it on a dry track. I know for a fact
that wasn't
even like a dry slick or anything.
It was just dry.
It was just a drier track on the top side. I was talking to Lash, he said the bottom wasn't really in yet.
Yeah, the bottom still could have been ran in. Now I think the B mods ran the bottom quite a bit. Now the A mods, it was a little bit of a mix, but they blew off enough at the top.
I'd say their exits were pretty black at that point. And I saw that when I was in that lap riding by D. I was looking at the track trying to see what's it look like. Do I need to probably go a little lower? And I tried about everywhere other than the very bottom, and the car just kept pushing. You could see I'd either turn it and I'd get the back end around really far, or just not at all. And then next thing you know, my car's also pushing up, and I'm more.
It's like you'd whip it into the corner, and it would rotate in, but then once you corrected, and as soon as you try to get back to gas, it just pushes you right up the hill. So we got to figure it out. Make a couple adjustments for next week to see if we can get it better. Obviously, this car's going to get a bunch of work done to it this winter. It's a good car, definitely worth putting the effort into. So we're going to.
Bab.
Yeah, Brandon Babb for that one. But congrats to the D tonight on his feature win.
Good job also to Lynn Lash and David Lauritsen. I actually talked to Lash. He said a different version. I was like, I actually never truly found out how to say his last name, but both of those guys ran amazing races.
Yeah.
I think if David would have had a better starting spot in the heat and maybe finished.
Well, I don't want to the heat.
I'll say he was in my heat, so I don't want to say if he would have won the heat, but I think if he would have started up farther, him and D could have had a good battle. He had a really good line going tonight.
Yeah, his car
I would say
really well in the feature.
You can watch Fleming Family Racing and probably hear Kelsey yell, "You gotta go!" That's what she was saying at the end because David was catching him.
Yeah. So, but no, good night to all those guys.
Sucks to see Mankey with his CV axle breaking the heat.
We were there about a month ago.
It did the same thing. But
it sucks. Nothing worse than a CV axle. The only good thing is it's probably the easiest fix you can do on the front end.
Yeah,
it's just a pain in the butt when it happens.
Yeah,
and it never happens when you want it to. That's for sure.
Well, Not that you never want it to.
But other than that, it was a pretty good night. Like I say, quick night. Track was good. The rain skirted us. There was a second or two where I wasn't sure it was going.
Yeah, I'll say we had loaded everything up for a minute, other than the car, but loaded all our stuff up just in case it started raining. We wanted to throw the car on quickly.
Yeah, it started sprinkling a little bit.
Which would have been screwed with my truck out in the parking lot. That would have been fun.
We'd have got it. But anyway, it's a good night. Nate got his first heat win. Turned some really good laps in that heat. Finally got to kind of be out there with nobody in the way.
I was going to say, I finally had a chance to... My only thing was I knew I wanted to get up top, and I didn't know if the person beside me, if I was going to get a good enough jump on him, because I didn't obviously want to just throw it up there and him be right there or like right by my rear end and nail him or something. But
you got a good start. I mean, you started pole, so
I stayed about middle for that first turn, but then after that I went up and was like, okay, let's go.
The line in the car looked good, and you were pulling away pretty good. So we know we got speed. We know we've got the straightaway speed in the feature, because even in the feature on the straights is where you were kind of keeping up.
But I couldn't.
We could not turn for nothing again. So
it could be a lack of experience and me still learning, but
we'll get it.
I probably also made a few people upset behind me, because there's probably a few guys behind me that were quicker in the feature that should have probably passed me, but I was just enough in the way. Like, enough in the way of like 2 lanes up top, and they had to go down low if they were going to get me. And like I said, Lash runs the bottom great, but even Laritzen was kind of a little above him. Yeah. And that's where I wanted to go, but I just kept pushing. So
yeah, well, a little bit of scar, a little bit of experience, but we'll keep working on it and keep getting better.
I'll try and keep getting better at driving.
Next week's the final points night.
My final night of the year. We did add.
Maybe your final night of the year. We'll see. My back.
Oh, yeah. Old man. I was going to say, I was like, what? But we did add a race, depending on who drives it that week. But
I might let you run that one. You haven't ran there.
I haven't,
you've got no seat time in this car.
Yeah, but I stole your car for like the end of the year, and that was supposed to be your car for the year. So I want to let you drive it, but I wouldn't mind driving it. But we are planning. I think it's the 1st.
I have no
I think
idea.
it said it was November 1st. I can't remember.
But Red Hill has
a trunk or treat event the week after Halloween.
Mom and I talked about though if it's like stupid cold.
Oh yeah, but we are gonna plan. We are gonna plan to try and hit that up as long as it's not the weather permits and everything. Yeah. But
and we have because we still do have
next week.
Races.
And then there's 3 races in October at Charleston with the Fall Nationals. There's a race in between the Nationals and Last Points night, I think. And then the 18th will be the trunk or treat event for Charleston Speedway, which please show up for that. We like going all out.
That's one of our biggest.
We love that night.
That and Fan Appreciation are our 2 favorite nights.
And we did miss the one, so we're probably going to go a little all out for this one.
Well, we got to. We'll have hero cards and everything.
Hero cards. We'll have our skeletons up and the golf
we'll have
cart.
Everything decorated. So
come by our pit and
say hi and.
Well, granted, that's still a few weeks away, I know, but I'm excited for that night. I like that night. Well, and I would say my wife loves that. I would say I love Halloween. I'm going to have my decorations probably up after next week, next Saturday.
Halloween's one of our favorite holidays, and
it is my
one of our favorite nights to see all the kids coming down through the pits all dressed up. It's a lot of fun. So
I say I know my nephew and
we got one more night at points, so we're going to work on the car this week. I don't have to travel this week, so I'm going to be able to tinker with the car each night.
Luckily, you don't have too much work to it. I did pretty good with not messing it up this week.
Yeah, you kept out of people and
I stayed away. Well,
and
the only reason I stayed away from people is because the 3 in front of me were enough ahead of me, and the guys behind me just didn't know where to go.
They were all scared to try to go around.
Yeah, so
because God knows where he's going.
Because I was gonna say I think James probably should have got me easily, because I looked at lap times and he was running way quicker than I was. I probably just scared him, and he was probably sitting there looking like, nope, I'm not gonna try and wreck my car tonight.
Yeah, because you were going in there and sliding up, and then you'd shoot down the straightaway, and then.
I tried to make sure I'd look down and see no one was there.
I kept hoping you'd find that one spot where it'd grip, and it just...
You saw, I tried.
You tried everything. You threw the...
Granted, I was more worried about trying to figure out the back end, so I wasn't really kind of, like, now that I'm thinking about it, I wasn't really paying attention about where I was entering. It was more about how I entered, because I was...
If you get the back end to rotate a
little bit.
If
you watch the video, like, you can see that some laps I really throw it in, and then some I'm softer. I was trying to figure out that perfect, because there's a couple laps where I ran 18 flats that were kind of close to theirs, but it was probably like it felt good, but then the
Yeah.
next lap I'd either go way out again, and it just wasn't good. But
we'll work on
I am
that.
extremely happy. I finally got a heat win.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a big
I'm
deal.
not gonna be upset. I came out home fourth and
Yeah.
got a heat win.
You got a heat win in the top 5. I would take that every week I go down there.
I believe
And
I
be
locked,
happy with it.
I think I'm probably locked in at 5th. Unless something crazy happens or the points are different than what I think.
So
I think
it's all
I'm
going to come down to next week. There's a group of you there all together.
say James Trivet behind me,
James
Lash in front of me, which Lash
D
beat me
right
again.
there. Which D probably pulled a little bit on everybody with his heat and feature win tonight, but
He might
It's-
be close
and-
to Lash.
and you
but
got old Durbin sitting there
chilling in first.
chilling in first.
I don't think as long as he
And
shows
putting
up.
together, and just putting together good run after good run. He's been consistent.
He shows up and is consistent and has been a good driver all year.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. And
So I filmed
Yeah.
him that night. I got third that first double points night.
Yeah.
Go back and watch that video. Go watch Durbin. He's a good driver.
yep, so I'm tired.
I gotta drive home.
So we will talk to you all next week.
See you.
Peace.